Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Beyond the Mat with your host, J. Cole Yoga. I should really change my last name to Yoga. That would be pretty cool. Here I am with my shirt off again, and I'm wearing a thing on my head because I'm hiding my receding hairline that goes all the way too far back. And I can't find any little headbands around here right now, so that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey everyone, how you doing? I don't know what's with my voice lately. I guess I'm just talking too much. Today's episode is all about how to escape from some of the control in this world. So much control. Holding us down. Holding the man down. And the woman. So, number one. Free schooling. I know nobody wants to hear this or do it, but it's out there. It exists. It's real. There's free courses from Harvard. There's free courses from a lot of the top universities in the world. Tons of free credits that you can get. And this doesn't get you a job. This just makes you smarter. For your own good, for the good of humanity, for the good of the world. You're just getting smarter. This isn't a stepping stone that you're trying to get for a job somewhere sometime later. These things, all these free courses don't usually relate in that kind of a way that they're going to help you out with employment or financial gains later on. This is all just self-empowerment. There's nothing wrong with a little more knowledge. And yeah, so you don't bank these credits. I have more notes, even for something like this. Yeah, so you're not banking it for a degree later. I know most people out of high school will never read another book for the rest of their lives. And that is very, very sad because reading is it's one of the greatest things that we have. It's a tool. It's a way of life. And I mean, I've met these people and they like to say, like, reading's dumb. Reading's for dummies. What? Reading sucks. It's fucking boring, man. Like, I don't want to read. God, I don't have time to read. Who do you think I am? Think I'm rich or something? I just gotta watch some Big Bang Theory on TV. Yeah, shut my brain off, man. If that's what you think, then I think you might have a few more issues than reading. But reading's how we communicate with each other. Reading's how we transmit knowledge from generation to generation. I mean, yeah, you might watch something on a TV show and you might actually learn something, morals or values or something like that. And you're not going to hand that down to your kids. Kids and your grandkids aren't going to watch some fucking show that you watched 30 years ago to learn some morality, and you can think all you want, like, the Lone Ranger never used to do shit like that. These kids are fucked. If only they would watch some Lone Ranger. It's like, no, it's not happening. It's not ever going to happen. We're not going to go back into the black and white to learn some fucking morals from people like that. You can't learn much from watching TV right now. So there's not much out there in that regards. And if you don't like reading, you just haven't found the right book yet. I mean, I was on the exact same page with that. Oh, unintentional pun. I was on the same page when I was younger, fresh out of high school. I mean, I thought reading sucks. It's fucking boring. There's not enough stimulus. There's not enough action going on. There's not enough bombs and missiles and killing and blood. And where's all the shit that I like? And then someone said to me, you just haven't found the right book yet, dude. You haven't read the right thing. Like, find something that you're actually interested in. And this is weird because I'm a very creative guy. My imagination is just pow, 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 all the time. I mean, this is why I meditate. We'll talk about that another day. So yeah, this is going off. Pow, 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 pow. Like, I'm very creative and I have no problem when I do read. It's just like, it's like watching a movie inside my head. So there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't have a trouble with any of that aspect of it. So it was weird that I just wouldn't read. And so my friend said to me, she said, yeah, you just haven't found the right book yet. So I did look for the book. I found a fiction story. I believe it had something to do with aliens or something that I was interested in. So fun fiction stories. You can actually learn a great deal about life, about situations, about relationships, about other people, just by reading a fiction book. They're great. Moving on. So, ways to escape the clutches of control. Number 1 was schooling, more knowledge. Reading, more knowledge. And I guess trying to break free from suffering with other people. Other people want you to suffer with them. And I think it comes back to, where's my idea here? Too much shit on this page. Cell phone providers. That's where I was going. Cell phone providers. So I had a friend who was like, oh, dude, no, you got to get with Rogers, man. You got to get with Rogers. Like, they're so good. Like, and these are all the reasons why they're so good. And you really just got to go with Rogers. They're awesome. And you get this and that. And these are the benefits. And fuck, I was like, Jesus, this guy should work at Rogers. Like, the sales pitch he was giving me. And so I went and I signed up with fucking Rogers. Like an idiot. And the first thing that went wrong, I called up my friend. I was like, buddy, like, why did you tell me to go with them? They don't do this, or this. And he goes, oh yeah, they fucking suck. And they fucking suck, man. Like, come hate them with me. Like, thanks for joining the hate train with me. Like, we're gonna go hate them together now. And it's like, why did you bring me into this fucking bullshit, dude? Like, you said they were so great and so good. You know, now it's just shit after shit after shit. And contracts and all this other shit. It was nonsense. So a lot of people they want you to suffer with them. And why was I talking about this? Because there's a way to break free from the grips of the cell phone providers. I use an app and it's called Next Plus. They give you a free phone number, which anyone can call or text for free. It's not long distance. You just have to be on Wi-Fi. It's an app that you download on your phone. There's a ton of these apps out there right now. I've been using Next Plus for 3 years now, and it's never failed me. There's Wi-Fi at my home, so I'm always connected that way. There's Wi-Fi everywhere I go. There's hotspots all over the place. There's a city in New Brunswick, Fredericton, New Brunswick, for like the last 15 years has had free Wi-Fi throughout the whole downtown core, and it's only gotten better and stronger signals. And back in the day, it did get flooded with a lot of hackers and viruses and shit like that, but that's all been cleaned up now. Los Angeles, when I lived in LA, there was fucking hotspots and free Wi-Fi everywhere. And if you subscribe to cable through Comcast or one of the cable providers, every one of them has free hotspots all over the whole city. So I was never not connected, and I've been using this free service. And I mean, a lot of people are pissed off at me that I use this. Like, why aren't you using with Bell and Rogers and all this other shit? And I'm like, I don't want to have that control. I don't want the $80 a month coming out of my bank account for when I can have it for free and it works exactly the same. I mean, I've had to make a few minor adjustments. So if I'm driving down the street from here, in between here and a hotspot, obviously I'm not connected, but I will be connected in a few minutes. And you know what? Bling, 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 bling. All those messages are pouring through. All the Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, and Instagram, everything is just bum, 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 coming through as soon as I reconnect. Now the thing is, that's cool too, with all the phones nowadays, they auto-connect. You don't got to remember passwords and all this shit. So every time I drive by a McDonald's, even if I sit in the parking lot, it auto-connects me to their system. I have the passwords for every Walmart in Canada, so I just got to drive by a Walmart too. And it's the same kind of thing. I'm running out of batteries, so I got to wrap this up here pretty soon. So Google Maps lets you download the map, and they didn't used to do this before with a downloaded map, but now you can enable the GPS where it shows you the screen of your car driving down the road and where you're going and left and right and everything, and the map ahead of you, like the full GPS experience. And they have that with the woman telling you, turn left, turn right, coming up, you're going to make a stop and another left and another right. She's there and she's telling you everything, and it's great. And I've downloaded the whole province of Nova Scotia's map from where I am all the way down to the city of Halifax. So it's a full hour and a half, 2 hour span that I've downloaded that I'm allowed to use anywhere without Wi-Fi, without any kind of information. So There's ways to relinquish the control of the world. If I think of any more, I'll come up with them. But that's it for now because I'm running out of battery. Peace, love, namaste. I'm out of here.